It's the Real Uncensored Browns fan here, and we have finally made it to our first divisional match. It is Squealers week. Yes. Very excited for this. Browns versus Squealers. Um, so it's this game is a big game, honestly. Obviously we know for Pittsburgh to be a dominant team for many years. Obviously got, my most favorite coach in the league out of Mike Tomlin. You know, a dude that he just kind of command respect in a way. Just he's a guy's guy. He definitely a man's man, but he relatable though. At the same time, it's like he ain't coming out of left pocket. It's like what he's saying is like it's militant. You know what I mean? Like he telling you like a drill sergeant, but I'm sure he's been wrong at times too. We all make mistakes and nobody's perfect. Not everybody got all the answers, but nonetheless, the man's trying. But anyway, enough on gushing over Mike Tomlin. You got Ben Roethlisberger, also an Ohio guy, um, who enjoys, getting his revenge on the Browns. Again, like I said, those are those moments where all the good ideas that the Browns could have made, they weren't doing them. Why not draft a dude that wanted to play for Cleveland, like said it openly, and then be like, nah, we don't want him. Goes on to win 2 Super Bowls. I mean, good for him though. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you can't have your success in your own state, in your own area. So I mean, for him, good for him. But I don't think that's always going to be the case. I mean, Denzel has made Pro Bowls and no Super Bowls, obviously. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, this is his way out. I feel like Ben Roethlisberger, and he's got a lot of good film on tape. Definitely one of the greats. Gets shitted on a lot. Overlooked a lot, I feel. Even to this day, I mean, they still kind of like throw jabs at him. I mean, rightfully so. He probably got a fucked up attitude, to be honest, and it's probably well deserved. But at the same time, you know what I mean? If you just look at the tape, just look at all those great moments of him breaking tackles, but Steelers fan know better than I do. They hate, I mean, I don't want to say they hate him, but like they be dogging him. Like they know that he'd be the same dude that throw 3 picks and get him out the game, but I've seen him throw 3 picks and still somehow manage to win the game. But that's all credit to the defense, because it's always been the Steelers defense. That's always what they've been known for. And then a good run game when they used to have Jerome Bettis, the bus. So, but Ben Roethlisberger's been carrying them for some time. They were better. Like they haven't kind of really been the same since they let Antonio Brown go, or Le'Veon at that matter. Um, I mean, they still been good, like but it's the fear factor. Like I haven't felt the fear factor of the Steelers since those times where it was like, Steelers, and then Antonio Brown goes crazy, or Le'Veon Bell just being patient, finding every first down you can. Um, so yeah, like they don't got that no more. I mean, Najee Harris, I guess I'm still in ruling. Like my thing of what like some of the Alabama players is like at times I feel like they could be overrated, and I felt like Najee Harris was definitely one of those guys. Um, I don't know why, because I mean obviously like Derrick Henry, he ended up exceeding my expectations. I was probably just because I thought Zeke was way better than Derrick, but as far as like the the what we see today in the NFL or whatever, Derrick Henry has won a rushing title, and I mean since Zeke's rookie year, he hasn't really done anything. Meanwhile, Derrick Henry just keeps getting better and better. It looks like. So I mean, I guess I could slow down on the running back tip. I guess a little bit of me is like, well, Trent Richardson, how that kind of failed, and then I mean, I'm sure there's like plenty others where it's like Eddie Lacy. I think he was, or he might have been from LSU. I can't remember, but I can't really remember too many other. Well, Mark Ingram, like he's just solid. You know what I mean? He's just a solid player. He's not like a burner. He's not gonna burn you with his speed. And he's just like I said. I think more so his thing is just his his want to win. It's the dog in him, really. That's all it is. It's like he's not the most athletic guy. He's not the biggest guy. He definitely got like football smarts, and I think he's very he makes very good quick processing. Like he's a quick at processing the game, especially when he's playing it. So that's what also helps him. But Najee, I don't know. I was glad they picked him up because I was like, man, I'm not really afraid of him for real. But he might show up today. Hopefully, I'm not, what I'm saying, going to be talking different later. But usually that's what happens is like I call somebody out and then my team don't back me up. But yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and say it. I don't think Najee Harris is that dominant. I'm not afraid of him. I don't think that he's going to be, anything to our team. You know what I mean? Or to the division at that matter. I've seen him have great games. I've seen him have good play. But I just think that he's overrated, point blank. I feel like Saquon with him, overrated running back. But he's been healthy. He's been carrying the team. He's getting 22 carries or whatever like that. But still, I just don't think he's the answer that they claim him to be. I don't even think he's going to be even on the Le'Veon, you know, um, caliber, And even though Le'Veon hasn't been the same since he left the Steelers, but what he meant for the Steelers at that time, especially when D'Angelo Williams was there too, it was like, it's not going to be. But I don't know, like the offensive line is always, they rebuilding, I guess, or regrouping. I have no clue, to be honest. I only focus on what's going on in the Cleveland Browns. But yeah, and then Joe Hayden, the Hayden blanket. Yeah, like I said, man, it's probably going on 5 years since he's been over there at Squealers land. So, and we did him dirty for real. Try to restructure his contract and all that, but he had to do what he had to do. I feel it. Like, like I gave my all to Cleveland. Not only like was this money just like for me, but it was like he was giving back to the city for real. So just to kind of, override or overlook that, it wasn't like he would just. Yeah, he had an orange Lambo or it was an orange Ferrari. Might have been a Ferrari. I can't remember, but he used to be all in Ohio. The dude was like almost damn like the mayor of North Ohio, like for real. So not even just northeast. Like I feel like he was kind of going towards western, like even as close to like damn near Vermilion and shit. So yeah, man. I think like there's a lot of good things. Joe Schobert, man, plays for them too. I don't know if he's still on the roster or not. I haven't heard too much about him since the signing initially in the season, which is crazy. You know what I mean? Joe Schobert, he was always my guy. I thought we should have re-signed him, but obviously he got the bag over in Jacksonville. Proud of him for that. So but now he's with the enemy. You happy for him because what like that they started with us first, but at the same time it's like y'all squealers now. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. When y'all retire, I guess it just really depends on who y'all play more seasons with. And at this point, it almost as it keeps going, like Joe Hayden gonna be playing more seasons with the Squealers than with the Brownies. So so he might just be a Steelers, even though he was Brave born Cleveland Brownies. And that was another thing. Like back when we used to have Joe Hayden, like man, those were the days. And T.J. Ward, I miss him, man. He was the one that kind of fucked it. Like he was right. Joe Hayden was right. We always had a good defense with him. T.J. Ward, Gibson, Tayshaun Gibson, man, they used to be, man, they was dogs. Like, man, we used to have a dog ass defense. I think what was like Phil Taylor was on that defense at one time. Shit, man, we had a squad like, but when Ward went off to, I think he went to like Denver or something like that. That kind of fucked it all up. And then Alex Max left on offense. He went to Atlanta. That shit fucked shit up. Man, we had so many good players for real. We just, man, the turnover. But those days is in the past now. And Joe Hayden called out. We all called it out. Those days in the past. So let that go. So about this game, Baker's coming in, about to play. Obviously he's healthy. First and foremost, I want to say like I'm absolutely proud of him. For going out here. Obviously, he knows what time it is. It's Squealers week. Like, you got to be out here. If this is your team, you got to be out here for this game. So for him to like be in pain, him to be suffering, and him to know what time it is and want to fight for the team, I mean, it speaks a lot to me. I mean, I know some people could be upset. I mean, I could be upset, be like, man, if you ain't ready, if you're going to hurt the team. So that's all I can say is that there's no excuse. If Baker's out here, I'm not, us, all Browns fans, we cannot ever, not once, F or should we lose this game, be like, oh, because Baker was hurt. F all that. Ain't no excuses. If we lose point blank. Baker's out here. Baker's our guy. He's the one that's about to go out here and try to lead us to this victory. He's about to lead us to this victory too. I'm putting dollars on it. I don't gamble though, you know what I'm saying? But I'm putting dollars on it. You heard me? So, um, he definitely gonna go out here and rally us up. We getting the Chubbs back, and I mean, I know there's a lot of guys that's coming back, so I could be proud of them too. But it's just for me, as far as Baker, it's just like the pressure and the scrutiny that he's been dealing with from all of us. From me, you know what I'm saying? Really kind of like what's going on, and to like I'm not liking what I'm seeing, and all that other stuff that can be pertained as or perceived as negative. You know, for him to come out here and just say fuck it, like, you know, I'm out here to ride like Machiavelli, you know what I'm saying? Like hey, you know, do your thing, man. That's all I could say, Bake, is just do your thing and go out here and get this victory, because we not about to sit up here and use your arm as an excuse. Like, I know you're not about to, but I'm just saying the rest of the Browns fans, it could be easily be said at the barbershop, at, you know what I'm saying, at dinner, at, you know what I'm saying, the cookout, whatever, the party, shit, who knows? Oh, well, Baker was hurt. Nah, bro. We not doing that today. We not doing that today. We not doing that tomorrow. We not doing that for the rest of the time that Baker gonna be out here. Like, if he out here, obviously he motherfucking know that you need to be out here getting dubs, my dude, and don't be like, but he don't. So it's everybody else that do that shit for him. So, so yeah. My boy Greedy out here, man. I mean, just keep doing your thing, man. You know, let your play do the talking, man, so that everybody can shut the hell up. Because that's all they want to do is just talk about how he's a backup and this, that. Like, he wasn't here to be a starter and he went through some things. Or like Greg Newski just like straight up observed him, or whatever the word I'm trying to look for, or he went over top of him. Like, nah, it really, like, Greg Newski, he earned the job. You know what I'm saying? And it was really like Wilson, Greedy's job to lose, which, you know, that injury kind of set him back, where it was like, all right, you know, Newski, he's been here, training camp, mini training camp, rookie training camp. Uh, you know, he's been doing the right things, and Greedy's hurt right now, so this is his chance. Boom. That's how that's how I perceive that it happened. I don't think it was just like, oh, Newski is way better than Greedy, so Greedy, you lost your job. I just feel like it was really Greedy's job to lose, which he did once he got hurt again, and it was like, at this point, you know what I'm saying, we gotta, the bus gotta keep rolling. And like I said, our position groups, that is gonna be what is it? What did I say? Load management. That's the NBA word. Load management. Corner, DB room. I meant the defensive end room. I guess we getting Jadavion back, so good on that. And then, he was back the last game too, I think. But anyway, who else? The lineman. Shit, when we getting Chris Herbert back, cause Hubbard back, we gonna need him too. And then the receivers, that was it too. Now Michigan going, so hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We got plenty of receivers that can step up. And not to like throw shade on Michigan like that. I'm just saying that, you know, this is Higgie's time to shine. Freaking, I mean, obviously Felton's gonna get some screen game in there, and our main guys, you know what I'm saying, Juice and O, you know what I mean, they both OJ. um, they need to get out here and get their shine on too. I guess this is Beckham's last year with us, so yeah, man. I mean, shit. Dang, that kind of sucks. You know what I mean? I kind of got used to him being on the team, but you know, I get it, man. Like, if we can't afford him, we can't afford him, man. Like, yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm not even gonna get into that. We just gonna talk about Squealers week, um, and let's get this fucking win. That's all I could say, man. Like, there ain't nothing gonna feel better than that right now. I'll tell you that. So, the realistic Browns fan, signing out. Peace.